seated. Honorable members, I wish to announce that the vacancy which occurred in the National Assembly owing to the resignation of Mr. M. Waters has been filled by the nomination of Ms. T. Bodlani with effect from the 17th March 2021. The member has made and subscribed the oath in our office through the virtual platform. Welcome, Honorable Member. Lastly, in the interest of safety, Honorable Members, we remind you once more to please keep your masks on and generally stick around the seat you are allocated to. That will be great for the day and for all of us' safety. Honorable Members, I've been informed that the President will speak to us virtually. So that's the situation today. Now, Kasi Sutu, can you deal with that echo, please? We would have liked him to be here. He always prefers to be here. He's unable to be so. So we will deal with it as it says. There's only one item on today's order paper, and this is questions addressed to the President. There are 4 supplementary questions. On each question, parties have been given an indication which questions their members wish to pose a supplementary question to. Adequate notice was given to parties for this purpose. This was done to facilitate participation of members who are connecting, especially to the sitting through the virtual platform. The members who will pose supplementary questions will be recognized. In allocating opportunities, the principle of fairness, as usual, has been applied. If a member who is supposed to ask a supplementary question, this is to remind you, through the virtual platform, and is unable to do so due to technical difficulties, the party whip on duty in the House and or elsewhere will be allowed to ask the question on behalf of their member. When all the supplementary questions have been answered by the President, we will proceed to the next question on the question paper. The first question has been asked by Honorable M.T. Kibi. Welcome, Mr. President, and please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker. I'm sorry that I'm not able to be in the House.
On a point of order, Deputy Speaker.
What's the point of order, Honorable Member?
I was waiting to check who is going to be answering these questions because all of us who are here are representing political parties, and as far as we're concerned, maybe you must deal with that first. Who is representing? Because the information that we have is that Mr. Ramaphosa suspended from the organization. He's supposed to mandate here. So you must clarify who is representing. Is it representing his jacket?
Order.
Or is it representing a political party? Because he's not permitted. And he is an organization. Who is representing? We want to listen to that first.
Honorable Member, please sit down. Honorable members, this is your information through your own networks and things. We don't know what you're talking about. As far as we're concerned, the President is here and he's going to... You heard him anyway. So the President, go ahead, please.
Deputy Speaker.
No, Honorable Member, if you are proceeding on this thing, I have ruled on this matter and I've communicated to you.
It's false to say that.
No. Honorable member, honorable member, I'm speaking as a honorable Honorable Shivambo, either you stood up there without anybody recognizing you. This is a violation of the rules of the House. You are out of order, and if you repeat it, honorable member, this will be considered contempt. And I think you should accept that. And in the first place, we are here as Parliament, not as anything else. Honorable
Social
President,
distance
please
wena Floyd, social distance uma kwalaho u tshama kahle a yi huwi na la u ta ntirhweni.
Honorable members, please don't rule from the floor. Honorable members sitting on that seat, you are not supposed to be sitting like that, please. Please, you know that. Thank you very much. Honorable members, don't rule from the chairs where you are sitting. We will reserve this chair for you, but in the future. Mr. President, please go ahead.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
Deputy Speaker,
Yes?
on a point of order.
What's the point of order?
Yeah, the Deputy President of the EFF asked a question and it has not been responded to. With all the greatest respect, I'm talking to the Deputy Speaker.
What's your question,
The
honorable member?
question is, who is the person that is speaking now?
Honorable
I'm
member.
speaking on
Honorable
behalf
member.
of. We are here as
But it's not the president the president is just what I'm here.
Honorable members.
Deputy Speaker, can you protect me?
Honorable member.
I'm on the floor. Can I be protected from these people?
Honorable members.
Are you members of the ANC now? What's your complaint? So it must worry about Julius, not the eight.
Deputy Speaker, can you control your members, please? I'm out of order.
Honorable member. Honorable members. Honorable members, including those on the virtual platform, can you please,
Please in the way.
honorable member, can you take a seat so that I address you, please?
Okay.
Yeah, honorable member, this is Parliament, and Parliament has not heard a story that you are telling us about, you and your chief whip. We don't know what you are talking about as Parliament. So there is no question of such nature that arises as a result. We are here to listen to the President of the country, and so this is what's going to proceed. Honorable President, please go on. I'm not taking any order on this matter anymore. Honorable President, let's proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker. Honorable members,
Honorable members, give the President a chance to speak, please.
in relation to the first question, the achievement of a national democratic society is a necessary response to the economic and social inequalities in South Africa. It describes a society that is truly united, democratic, non-racial, and non-sexist. It is an inclusive society in which all people benefit from sustainable economic growth. Since the advent of democracy in 1994, the country has made valuable progress along the path towards a national democratic society. We are not yet there, but we have made great progress. Now, the measures we are undertaking to rebuild our economy in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic are contributing to the fundamental transformation that is required to advance that aspiration. We have said before that the economic reconstruction and recovery plan cannot simply return our country to where it was before the pandemic struck. It needs to build a new, more inclusive economy that can effectively reduce poverty, unemployment, and inequality. Through this plan, we are mobilizing investment, creating new jobs, and supporting existing ones and accelerating industrialization. We are undertaking large-scale public investment in key sectors of our economy such as energy, water and sanitation, roads and bridges, human settlements, health and education, digital infrastructure, and public transport. Investment in infrastructure is transformative. Not only does it stimulate growth and Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, President. Honorable Jacobs, it's your turn to ask the second supplementary question.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Mr. President, our government subscribes to providing the best options for all the people of South Africa, especially with regards to the threats posed by COVID-19. Now, we have heard numerous times that options and decisions taken by government are informed by the latest, applicable, and peer-reviewed sciences. And you have just reiterated that here, Mr. President. So let us thank you for very much for finalizing the contracts with the vaccine manufacturers, a total of 52.6 million doses. Having heard what Honorable Steelhazen says here, I can understand or get to realize that he just cannot comprehend the medical sciences involved here and the complexities. But we thank you for forging ahead, Mr. President. Now, can you please put us at ease on the ability of government to roll out this vaccination program? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, and thank you for your sentiments and remarks, and also the realization that we've always, the acknowledgement rather, that we've always relied on science and work on peer-reviewed processes. With regard to putting everybody at ease in relation to the rollout, we have working together with our partners, the private sector, the religious sector, the labor sector, the business sector, and many other sectors. We have crafted and developed a very, very effective vaccination program that is now going to unfold as these batches of vials, doses become available. The plan is in place, the centers are in place, the people have been trained, the transportation has been put in place to transport all these doses at the right temperatures. The logistics have been clearly worked out. We've been working very, very closely with the private sector. The medical aid schemes are part of this process. And we did say right at the beginning, that we are embarking on an unprecedented process that this country has never ever seen. And rather than have people throw stones at those who are involved, rather than distract us from what we need to do, we said, let us see this as a national effort. Let us all get involved. But others choose to sit on